As a future educator, I want my classroom to stimulate learning. To achieve learning, my goal is to create a safe area for my students to make mistakes, share their ideas, and to grow educationally. Vygotsky's theory of education says that social interaction is the greatest factor in cognitive development. I want my classroom to promote positive interactions. I want my curriculum to support growth and to give an accurate representation of all cultures and ethnicities. The first time I taught, I was afraid of the kids. I was nervous that my information was inadequate or that they would already know everything I was going to say. I found it hard to teach my lesson and still keep the students focused and attentive. As I watched others and then taught again myself, I found that I came to class more prepared to teach my students, and instead of being afraid, I came in strong and confident with what I had for them to learn.
The assembly line was broken up into different sections, so what he did is he went to his workers and he trained specific ones to do specific jobs. So it was like if I went and I trained Arlia to put the tires on, that was her station. That's what she would do. And let's say Ishmael put the seats in, Logan put the steering wheel in, you put the engine in, and you got to test drive it. Continental Railroad was built in the 1860s, and it had two separate parts. Does anyone know what the two parts are? Yes. Central Pacific. They had to do some tunneling. So they had to basically make a big hole so that their train could go through it, which provided for more safety. What were the two different railroads? Question number 2. Who invented the Model T? Logan. Remember to raise your hand. Logan. Henry Ford. Good job. And who invented the assembly line? Yes, good job. You each will get a set of popsicle sticks. And in the popsicle stick, there's different inventions. There's the people who invented it. So on one side, I want you to put the inventions. So go through your popsicle sticks, find all the inventions. And then your other popsicle sticks, I want you to match up with the inventions.
This semester was very encouraging and stretching. It was a lot of fun to be able to get into a real classroom and teach actual children. But it also had its moments of extreme frustration and a lot of learning. I was able to learn a lot about kids, and that in my classroom one day I might not have kids who always want to obey what I say and they don't always want to listen. But it's those kids sometimes that need the greatest help. And those kids need me as a teacher to be there to encourage them and to work with them. The first time I met Emmanuel, he didn't seem very interested in learning. He often messed around as the teacher spoke and complained of either being tired or not liking school. Each time we came back and taught, Emmanuel got better and better at listening. He went from not wanting to give input or even pay attention to answering questions and giving lots of input. Overall, being able to go and teach was so much fun, and it really made me excited to one day have a classroom of my own. I hope to use the things that I have learned this semester and implement them into my own classroom one day and really be able to grow my knowledge on understanding how I as a teacher should teach my students and how I should interact with my students. But I would definitely have to say that this semester was a great jumping and starting point of learning all